Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Story Time. Today we're going to read a fun little story about a couple of little hedgehogs who are best friends. Their names are Hattie and Horace. That's right, they both start with H, which is the letter H. Will this pair of prickly hedgehogs find a hug that feels just right? We're going to find out. The story is written by Steve Wilson and Lucy Tapper. And just by looking at it, especially since Hattie has a hair bow, we know this is going to be fiction. Horace and Hattie are the very best of friends. There are so many things they like to do together. They like to search for four-leaf clovers in the meadow, which are super hard to find. Usually there's only three-leaf clovers. They like to make daisy chains in the shade of the old oak tree. They like to splash in puddles on the lawn. I love how Hattie's umbrella matches her hair bow. That's how we can tell that she's a girl, because if she was to take it off, they'd look just alike. And sometimes they like to have a tea party down by the river. When Horace is busy, Hattie puts on her tutu and dances in the bluebells. When Hattie is busy, Horace searches for spiders in the woods. Look at him digging underneath that rock. Ugh, spiders. Horace and Hattie are the very best of friends, but there is one thing they cannot do together. They cannot hug. They are just too spiky. They can hold hands. They can stand side by side, but if they were to hug, they would stab each other. They have tried lots of ways to hug. In the winter, they rolled in the snow until it covered all their quills, but the hug was too cold. They look like little snowmen. In the spring, they found some old hollow logs. Horace and Hattie squeezed inside, but the hug was too bumpy, because look at those logs, they've got bumps on them. In the summer, they stuck strawberries on their spikes, but the hug was too sticky. Look at them just dripping off. In autumn, they covered their quills in crunchy, crispy leaves. Now, think about crunchy, crispy leaves. If you were to stick them on those spikes, they're probably going to do what? You got it. They're going to fall right off. But the hug was too scratchy. Poor Horace and Hattie. Best friends should always be able to hug. Then one day, they found something very interesting. Look at them scoping out that basket. What do you see down there? I see some socks. It was soft. Was it a hat? Horace decided to investigate. You know that's a big 50-cent word for let's check it out. He wiggled and jiggled and nibbled. Then out he popped. I think he looks kind of cute in that. Hattie thought Horace looked very funny. Then she had an idea. What do you think that idea might be? You got it. Check it out. She found her own sock. This just might be the solution to their problem. Hattie looked at Horace. Horace looked at Hattie. I see smiles on their faces. They moved closer and closer and closer together until, what do you think they're going to do? I bet you know. They hugged. The hug was just right. Not cold, not scratchy, not sticky, and not bumpy. It was warm and soft and cuddly and comfy. It was a perfect hedge hug. They didn't poke each other. They looked so happy. So the next time you see someone wearing mismatched socks, or if one of your socks goes missing, you know what it means. A hedge hug has happened. I love the way they found the solution to their problem by putting on socks. because then every time, they don't have to wear those socks all the time, but anytime they want to hug each other, all they have to do is slip into that new sock to keep them from stabbing each other. I'm so glad you joined me for our story today. I hope you'll join me again tomorrow. I love you guys. I miss you. I can't wait to see you. I love you. Bye.